Okay, hello students. Today we will do the poem The Moon, right? And this poem is written by Eliza Keary. Okay, so before explaining the poem stanza wise, firstly, I will tell you the summary of this poem. The name of the poem is The Moon and it is written by Eliza Keary. In this poem, the poet personifies the moon as a lovely lady whom she sees quite often as a good looking, dazzling with a royal birth. The queen like moon is also very tender and noble. Although she lives in a palace, she is full of humility. Humility means the quality of believing that you are not better and doesn't have a sense of pride. She knows she is beautiful, but that doesn't make her vain. Vain means proud. She smiles and attends every aspect of nature, be it a wrapped up flower or a quiet bird. She gently bids us good night if we keep a small gap between our drawn curtains. Okay, so now we are going to start with the first stanza. There is a lovely lady whom I have often seen. She is fair and bright and beautiful, and she was born a queen. Right? So, in the first stanza, the poet described the moon as a very lovely lady whom the poet has often seen, and the poet describing the moon as fair, bright, and beautiful, and she was born a queen. So when the moon was born, it was like a queen. Okay. So she looks both mild and gentle, though she lives in regal state. So what do you mean by mild? Mild means not harsh, that's soft. And gentle? Gentle means noble. So it is very tender, soft, and noble. So she looks both mild and gentle, though she lives in regal state. Though means although she lives in royal manner, she is having a royal status, right? But she is not at all proud. She is not vain. And her attendant nobles. So what do you mean by attendant nobles over here? Attendant nobles means high ranking helpers. So who are high ranking helpers? Stars. They are in countless myriads weight, right? So stars are in variety of number, they are in large numbers and they are waiting for the moon, right? So third stanza, her mien is humble and with them her dignity she shares. So what do you mean by mien over here? Mien is appearance. Her physical appearance is humble, and with them her dignity she shares. Dignity means that the moon's royal status. Respect, honor. She shares her respect. Shares her royal status with the stars. She would not that her lustrous eye should dim the light of theirs. Okay, it means that the moon is very careful. The moon is not having that proud eye, right? The moon is careful and does not want to diminish the light of the stars. It does not want to fade the light of the star with its bright light. Upon the ground, her beaming smiles and her blessing fall means on the ground. She is just falling her blessings. The moon is falling her blessings. She is smiling. Beaming means she is smiling broadly. Her beaming smiles and her blessings fall. It just fall her blessings on everyone, right? She kisses every folded flower and every silent bird. The moon is so humble, the moon is not at all partial, that it kisses every folded flower, every wrapped up flower, or every quiet bird. Right? So it means that she falls, she gives her light to everybody, right? Be it a folded flower or a quiet bird. If when we draw our curtains, so when we are just going to sleep and we draw our curtains, we draw them not too tight, Why? We always never draw them too tight. We just make a little gap between the curtains. Why? So that she steals a glance into our room. She just looks into our room and it wishes us good night. Right? So, students, I hope this poem is clear to everybody.